Good morning, children. This is Komal Jain, your maths teacher, and we are with the next set of sums which we are going to solve from the topic data handling. In previous video, we have understood what is pictograph and how we represent the pictograph using the symbols, and how what are the steps to plot a pictograph using the given data. So in this video, we are going to start with the fifth sum, as you can just see on your screen. So the fifth one is the following data shows the amount of rainfall in the city of Mumbai in 4 months from June to September. So if you just see it's given in terms of tally marks, first of all you have to construct another tabular column or create another tabular column with the tally marks which is converted in terms of numbers. So if you just see clearly, I'll be helping out here. So here if you just see, you can create one more table here, not an issue. Just you can write the number, or you can say the numericals in terms of numericals. So here you can write rain in the centimeters. It's the same thing you're going to write down, and you're going to convert this tally marks into the numbers. If you just see 5 plus 5 is 10, and here it is 5 threes are 15. So because these 4 and this is 5, so total it is 5. So now next set is 20, and the last one is 5. So how you're going to represent, children, as I told you, once you create your table as per your months, okay, this is the way you're going to create your table. Let me help you once again. So same thing you're going to do, and instead of tally marks, you're going to write their value. So I'll write here 10, here it is 15, here it is 20, and here it is 5. So once you get the data, children, you need to understand, first of all, they have told you to prepare a table and represent the same using the horizontal bar graph and vertical bar graph. So here in both the sequence, if you just see, we have, first of all, when we create a bar graph, we need to understand the axes are very important. And what is the topic? The rainfall, the amount of rainfall in the city from the month. So you can just say the amount of rainfall is your title, as the first step is amount of rainfall. So if you can just see, children, I have taken a whiteboard where I'm going to show you. So first I'm going to write a title, that is amount of rainfall. So you can also write your title, amount of rainfall. After writing the title, we have to set the scale. So if you just see, they are the data which we have calculated in the table is in terms of multiple of 5, that is 10, 15 and 20 and 5. So what you can do here is, I am going to draw first vertical. So vertical, in a vertical bar graph. So let me just tell you, this is a vertical bar graph. So in vertical bar graph, you should label in the x-axis the that is cities, or you can say the months. So it is from, you can just check on the month. It is June, July, August, September. So it is June, July. So next one is September. I'll be just representing in the way you can just write completely. And last is July, August. Okay, it is on August. So June, July, August, and here this is September, August. This is August, September. Okay, so once you put a label here, you can just write the multiple of data which you have found. So I'll take a multiple of 5 here, which makes me easy for to plot the graph. Okay, so in the June month, it is in terms of centimeter. You can write the rainfall. The labeling also very important, children, where you're going to write here. There is no space here, so let me just explain you once again. Labeling in sense, this is rainfall in centimeters. What are you going to write, children? Rainfall in centimeters. And here you're going to write 5, 10, 15, 20. This is vertical bar graph which I am drawing. This is y-axis. This is x-axis. Here it is labeling. and I'm going to write month. So June, July, August, September. So after doing that, June has 10. So I'm going to take a 10. I'm going to draw. For better understanding, you can draw the line like this. So you can get an accuracy here. And now I'm going to write 10 for my June month. Then 15 for my July month. August is 20 and September is 5. So this is what you're going to draw your bars like this, and this is vertical bars. Okay. So you can just take your own creativity. You can just, and the scale is very important. So you can just write 1 unit. 1 unit is equals to 5 centimeter or 5 centimeter. Scale is also very important, children. After all, we have to plot the graph in the base of scale we have already seen in the previous video. So let us just go with so somewhere you will get the graph like this. Okay, this is just a idea I'm giving you. This is an horizontal bar graph, children. So if you just see in horizontal, the labeling is from horizontal side. These are called as labeling. And here the data, the quantity is given here, that is rainfall in centimeter. As I told you, we need to label it as it is. This is the title, the rainfall in the city of the Mumbai, and these are the bars as per the measurement. Quickly you can just see this vertical bar graph of the same how we has used to draw, that is the labeling is from your if you just see here labeling, children, the labeling is here in a x-axis and this is the y-axis. Here if you just see, these are the rainfall in centimeters, which I already told you. This is a title, and the scaling I told you multiple of 5, as the data covers all the, or this multiple of 5 will cover all the data which is recorded in terms of rainfall in the city in each month, or you can say on the respective month. So this is the answer for the first one. So both vertical as well as horizontal graph, as I have shown you, this is the answer. You can just refer it and draw neatly in your classwork. If you ask me about sixth question, children, here, so sixth question is about Binaz, Nancy Sanober, so and Philly bought storybooks for 500, 700, 400 and 300 respectively. Prepare a table for this data and represent the same using the horizontal bar graph. So here the thing is, the label becomes the names of the children, or you can see the girls, and they bought a storybook, that is the cost is given. So this becomes your data, and you have to represent this all things in terms of horizontal bar graph. So let us just see how to represent the. So children, you can just see on the screen, children, it is like how the storybook. So here you can just write about the names, which are the labels, that is Binaz, Nancy, Sanober, Philly, and the cost of the storybooks in the table. You can create the table like this, and you can just, they have told about horizontal, so your bar graph will be in terms of horizontal. You can just see, and this is your y-axis, this is your x-axis here. So if you just see this, the title becomes the cost of the storybooks bought, and the labels, that is Philly, the name of the girls becomes labels, and here it is the cost of the book becomes your data, and which you're going to plot in your x-axis, and this is y-axis. And if you just see the scaling here, children, the scale, they have taken scale as per unit is equals to 100 rupees. Per unit is equals to 100 rupees, and they have taken in multiple, and they have plotted the graph like Philly. Now if you just check here, the Philly is 300. So in Philly's column, I am going to mark it for 300 and draw a bar. Similarly, Sanober, that is 400. So I am going to mark my bar for 400. See that it is, the bars should be within the equal distance, children. You should not change the distance between the bars. They should be in within the equal distance. Okay. So make a note of it. Okay, with the bars you cannot move wherever you want and write the bars. No, equal distance should be there. Take a scale, proper scale, and draw the bars. Similarly, Nancy is 700. So I have just drawing Nancy for 700. If you just check here, and similarly here it is Binaz, that is 500. So I'll take a 500 in term for Binaz. The cost of the book is represented like this. So I hope this is clear to you all, and you will draw this neatly in your classwork. So if you just see the next question, children, here, Mr. Varun collected 8,000 coconut in January, 6,000 coconut in September, and 10,000 coconut in April, and 3,000 coconut in July, and 4,000 coconut in March. Sort the data given above and prepare the tables using the vertical bar graph. So you need to understand first of all the label is in terms of month and the number of coconuts in that month, and this again you have to use a vertical not horizontal, so your bar will be in terms of vertical like this. Okay, as you know horizontal is like this. So just now we have seen this example, let us just see how to. So children, you can just see the month is I have taken a month here. So if you can take, just see children, I have taken a month, that is January, March, April, July and September, and the collection of coconut by Mr. Varun on the similar month, and what are the quantity of the coconut collected by him. That is in January it is 8,000, March it is 4,000, April it is 10,000, July is 3,000, and in September month he has collected 6,000 coconut respectively. Now what will be the title for this is the coconut collected by Mr. Varun. This is your y-axis, this is your x-axis. The label becomes your month, that is Jan, March, April and July and September, and this becomes your data. That is, if you just see this data clearly, you can just take in terms of multiple of 2, which will be better for you to cover all the data. And this title you have to write number of coconut collected and the month. So here I hope you have understood the scale is the multiple of 2, that is the per unit. Okay, per unit it becomes, or you can just say scale is the 2000 coconut per unit. Okay, so I'll just write it properly for you. So 1 unit is equals to 2000 coconuts. Okay, this is the scale you're going to write on top of your graph. After this children, what you're going to do is you're going to plot the graph. Like January month he has collected 8,000, so 8,000 you're going to draw the line and draw the bar here. So similarly in April month it is 10,000, so in 10,000 you'll take and draw a bar. Respectively all the bars you're going to draw as per the data. So after drawing that bars, what you can do here is you can just plot the graph like this, and here is what you're going to get as a vertical bar graph. I hope this is clear to you all and you will do it neatly in your classwork. Quickly see with the next question children. Kate made a tally table of ice cream cones sold at Kate's ice cream parlor, okay, during a weekend in May. Use the given data to draw a pictograph scale. Each ice cream is equals to 5. So here children, what is given, let us just understand first. Callie made a tally table. So already she has made a tally table here. Like what the number of ice cream like during the weekend of May. So here you can just see variety of ice cream is given, like vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, pineapple and cherry. Now what they are asking us, use the given data to draw the pictograph, and scale is already given children, that is each ice cream is nothing but 5 ice cream cone is nothing but 5 ice creams. So here what I'm going to do here is I'll just show you. So here I have taken a variety of ice creams, ice cream cone, that is the flavor, that is vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, pineapple, cherry, and the number of cones sold like 30, 35, 25, 20, 15. If you just see, it is clearly multiple of 5, that's why they have taken scale as each cone is equals to 5. Now what is the title children? Ice cream cones sold at Kate's ice cream parlor becomes your title. First I'm going to go for vanilla, as it is written the first thing here vanilla, so I'm going to write vanilla. So vanilla, if it is 30, you have to divide it by 5 and you will get 6. So I'm drawing the symbol of ice cream 6. So if you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as each cone represent the 5 ice creams or ice cream cones. Next is chocolate, it is 35 and 35 divided by 5. Okay, just divide it, you'll get 5 ones are 5 sevens are. So 7 cones I'm going to draw, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Similarly, strawberry 25 it is. So 25 divided by 5 is 5. So I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Similarly, 20 divided by 5 is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So cherry 15. So it is 3. So 15, 1, 2, 3. So similarly, this is the how you're going to draw the pictograph. I hope the concept is clear and you'll do it neatly in your classwork. Quickly we will go with the second question children. Ratan has 50 oranges, 150 mangoes. Okay. And 150 mangoes, 50 oranges, 100 chikus and 200 coconut trees in his orchard. you can just say in his garden, a small garden, no problem. Prepare a table and represent the same using the vertical bar graph. So what is the label here is fruits. Fruits becomes label and the quantity become your data. Okay, what is the quantity of that fruits becomes your data. Let us understand how to plot the graph. So if you can just see children, have already the label has been done like trees, orange, mango, chiku and the quantity. That is these are the tree which are the labels and the number of trees becomes your data. So 50, 150, 200, 100, whatever it is. So here you can just see in orange. Now for plotting the vertical bar graph, I have to draw XY axis. Thereafter I have to go with, if it is vertical, the label will come at your X axis, which is orange, mango, chiku and coconut, and the data comes in your y axis, which is in table. If you just see, it is clear of multiple of 50, so I'm going to go with 50, 50, 52 is a 100, 53 is a 150, 54 is a 200. After doing that, I'll just check orange, how many number of trees is 50. So 50 I'm going to mark it and make a bar. Mango is 150, so 150 I'm going to mark like this and make a bar. Similarly, chiku is 100, so I'm going to make a bar, or you can say marking like this and make a bar, that is chiku. And last is coconut, that is 200, so I'll take a line, reference line, and create a bar like this. And that's it. That is how you're going to make your vertical bar graph. The title is must. The title of the y-axis and x-axis also is must. And the scaling, as I told you, 1 unit is equals to 50 trees. So 1 unit is equals to 50 trees. So I hope this is clear to you all and you'll do it neatly in your classwork. So last we are going to see the question, children. The speeds of the some animals are given below. Represent the same using the horizontal bar graph. So the animals becomes your label. Okay. So and this the speed becomes your data. And as they have told horizontal bar graph, so you'll get bar graph like this. Okay, bars become, or you can say you have to plot the horizontal bar graph. Let us understand how to plot this graph. So children, if you just see, the title becomes, the speed of some animals. Okay, I'll just make a title mark for you, that is speed of some animals. So label becomes your y-axis as it is an horizontal bar graph, and the data comes in your x-axis and y-axis. So this is y and this is x-axis. The quantity, if you just see, or the data is in terms of multiple of 10. Okay, as you can just see, it covers all the data. And here the label. Now zebra, if you just see in the zebra, the speed of zebra is 40, so I'm going to draw the 40 and draw the bar like this. Now next, if the cheetah, if you just see, the speed of cheetah is 70 km per hour, so I'm going to mark 70 and then I'm going to mark a bar like this. Similarly, last cat, if you just see the data, it is the cat speed is 30 km per hour. So this way you're going to mark all the bars, and that's why first of all the scale is also very important. What is the scale? If you just see clearly, I hope this concept is clear and you'll draw it neatly in your classwork. So children, I hope the concept is quite clear to you people. If you just see, the given is a newspaper activity which is based on the graph. You can just collect the number of graphs you find in newspaper and magazines, and you can what you can do is you can make a note of it, children. What is the graph about and what information did you get from that graph? Choose one of the bar graphs on a separate sheet of a paper and display the same data using the pictograph. Does your new graph work as well as the original graph? Give reason. So this is an activity which you're going to perform using the newspaper and magazine. I hope the clear. Any doubt if you have, you can contact me, children. Thank you for watching my video. See you in the next class.